Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting here with a guy named Joe who owns, runs, and puts on these shows called the SolExchange.
That's right.
Now, I feel like I used to be a big super sneakerhead.
Okay.
Then it got crazy.
Yes, it did.
Remember like in the, what do you think, like the mid 2000s,
Yeah, I
early
would say
2000s?
like 2004 to 2005, it went on steroids.
Yeah, it got...
The 11s became Tinker Hatfield. It was steroids.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm like a super Air Max dude, and then like Air Force Ones that, you know, they had like the ill colors once in a while.
100%, yeah.
And like I was never into Jordans, which we'll get into that, and a couple other sneakers. And I used to, like, I was with Pharrell when he met Nigo from Bape. So, like, I was early Bape.
Okay, all right.
And then, yeah, and then it got fucking crazy. Excuse my language. So explain to me, okay, this interview is not for the super nutcase fans that already know what SolExchange is.
Right.
Because they don't need us to explain it. They're already lined up probably now. Tomorrow, Saturday the 7th.
That's right.
It goes down at... Explain to me the SolExchange.
Yes, the SolExchange is the stock exchange of sneakers. You can come buy, sell, and trade your sneakers, but with a lot of twists. Like, there are a lot of trade shows out there you can do Sneaker World in, but we do things that are just hands down completely different. We take it from the sneakerhead mentality.
Right.
Like,
so there's some trade shows that are just like a bunch of cranky, angry dudes with sneakers trading and selling.
Yeah,
it's probably like a dark room.
It's not a dark. Some of these people, you know what it is.
Take these Jordans. You give me those.
A lot of trade shows are more like they walk around consistently and they're trying to get that deal. SolExchange is more of an experience. Like when you come to SolExchange, we have things set up for you to do throughout the day that are gonna win you free stuff. We have this thing called Legit Check that we do for free, which nobody else does. Like literally, I used to do this at old trade shows at my booth.
Yeah.
And like, so kids would come up to me and say, "Joe, can you check my sneakers? I think I bought a fake."
No.
And so the shows weren't helping them. I was a vendor there for years.
Right.
So I basically just hired a whole team. We call them the Sneaker Geniuses. Kind of like if you go to Apple and it's the Genius Bar. Yeah. So we call it the Sneaker Genius Legit Check Table. And I employ 5 people who are skilled. We've worked with them for years.
Really?
That can check the shoes. And we tell people, like, all right, listen, before you make a sale or a trade, use this service. If you feel iffy about it,
right,
go to this
There's
section.
A lot of fake sneakers out there?
Tons. There's people who make replicas that are extremely good. And you'd have to either have a side-by-side or a person who has touched these things forever to know.
Wow.
So we put this in place, and I started the official shows last summer. And we went from like 300 customers to now we serve upward to 2,000.
Really?
Yeah, so it just blew up from,
that's dope.
From legit to we bring in a basketball hoop, and we do a free throw contest for the kids, Xbox contest. It's pretty awesome.
And you give away all this stuff.
Tons,
money,
yeah.
Prizes.
Prizes.
Mind you, and everyone else is selling, trading, buying. They're making money. They're doing their own thing.
That's right. The average vendor, my last New York show, the highest vendor did almost 14,000 in sales in 5 hours. Yeah, in 5 hours. Sneaker Buck, he's one of our better vendors. He's not only is he committed to what he does, but he's one of those buyers and sellers who will buy something and he'll literally like authenticate it on the spot.
Wow.
Like he's checking for the item quality, the insole, everything.
What time is this tomorrow?
It's we open at 12 and we go till 6, 12 to 6.
That's it?
That's it, 6 hours. You get 6 hours to pick up your heat. Well, when I walked in, I mean, I already know you had Air Max on your feet, which is excellent.
Air Max 95?
Yeah. Air Max 1, Air Max 95.
I can't. When I see something I like, I buy it.
Are you an impulse shopper? Like, if you came to a sneaker show and you're like, damn, I just saw Laser 4s, you just buy it?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You have to know about it? Like, what's your style? How do you shop?
Nah, I shop, like, I'm not into, like, exclusive and rare.
Okay.
I'm into, like, I had to literally tell myself, just get things that I like.
But that's how it starts out. I mean,
no, I used to be crazy.
Okay.
I had to give it up. It got too,
impulsive.
Out of control, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I tell you right now, like, every customer that comes to SolExchange, that's the reason why I asked that question is because every customer who comes in, they have a different story. So, like, we cater from the average customer who just wants to buy something nice, all the way to the extreme customer who's looking for that rare find. And, I handpick my vendors. So vendors who come in, we get offered from vendors every week. We want to be a vendor at SolExchange.
I would like a pair of Yeezys one day, but if I don't get them, I don't get them.
I gave a pair to Hot 97.
I don't understand that.
You can get those. What size are you?
12.
I gave them an 11.5. If you have a slim foot, you can fit it.
Or no sock, or cut the back out.
I gave them a brand
Jail
new
style,
pair.
take out the sole.
Solar Reds, they're beautiful, perfect. You can have them.
Yeah, who'd you give them to?
I actually gave them to Jessica.
For what though?
She's doing an online promotion with them. I guess
Yeah,
you guys
bet
doing
she
something
is.
awesome with Kanye.
Sure she is. Yeah, right. All right, so this is dope. So 6 hours, you go in there. Now I want to buy some Air Force One. Some Air Maxes.
All right.
I want to buy some Dunks.
Okay.
Cool colors, nothing crazy.
All right.
All that is there.
Yes.
Of regular cool sneakers.
Yes.
And then my boy is coming with me and he wants to buy a pair of Jordans that they only make 3 of.
100% there.
They might be there too.
They will definitely be there. What we do is, and this is why, and I don't want to give too much of our secret sauce away, we do things behind the scenes with the vendors that no other trade show does. For 29 days before the show, we are literally going through selection.
Wow.
Like, it's not even like just show up. We know what's going to be on every table.
So you make it more of experience.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to just have a room with sneaker kids.
If you came in, if you emailed me and said, Joe, I'm looking for a specific shoe, within an hour, it'll be on my Facebook page. Customers looking for this shoe. Will you be there? Leave a comment. And that vendor will contact you and say, I'll be there. Let's meet up.
Wow.
And it's an instant.
So this is people who have a booth.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you just want to bring some sneakers in to trade or sell,
yes.
How do you do that?
You just buy an admission ticket. If you get it pre-sale, it's $15. If you buy it at the door, it's $20. And you can bring up to 4 pairs of sneakers and you can sell or trade right there. You bring them in a little box set and you can sell and trade live on the floor.
Wow.
And make some money. We have kids who are 15 years old making $5,000 a day, and we have guys of our age coming in making $100 real quick in and out. So it's awesome. It's really a different. It's a counterculture. It really is a different world when you walk in. It's mayhem almost.
Is there any like snobs in there?
Oh yeah.
They are.
Oh yeah, of course. There's tables that have signs "Do not touch," like they just want to be there to show off what they have
and don't sell.
Yes, right. They'll just.
No, come on.
100%. You'll be there thirsty, like, yo, can I just please, or I'll give you this much. I've had vendors literally just stand there with that smile on their face, like, nah, I'm not selling today. This is just a look, and they're doing it because they want you to know who they are because their collection is so broad. So I mean, it's crazy. Like you're sitting there, like I always think, like that person was in the glass, and he's like stuck on the glass. It's like that.
Wow.
And they have hundreds of pairs, and the gorgeous. The collection's worth $50,000, and they just won't sell it. M-Sol, New York, they will not sell.
I don't want to sell any of my sneakers that I have. I have a couple.
What do you have?
Rare ones.
What do you have?
I don't know. Nothing
crazy rare. Well, listen, if
I say the horses.
The what?
Air Force One.
Okay.
A horse.
Okay.
You know those?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Those like pretty.
They're
are they rare. Or
they're
are they
rare.
Like,
but to the when we say rare heat, to me every sneaker is heat. Honestly, like you can have a pair of Air Maxes on. Yeah. It's hot.
It's whoever wants it or likes it.
Right. It's whoever loves it. Like I said, now if you're gonna say, you know what, this is what the community considers rare. Like if you walked in, like right now, like yesterday, I went out and I bought a pair of Ronnie Feig Miami Asics. Those are very rare. I flew to Miami to get those shoes and I couldn't get them. And I bought them yesterday, and I love Ronnie's designs. If you had those on your feet, kids are gonna go, oh my god, like that is rare, right. Because of how the kids know the hype of it.
Right. And
that's kind of the culture we live in. Like when me and you were shopping for sneakers like 6 years ago, it was kind of like, oh, it was casual.
Yeah.
I got Reebok pumps, right. Which was really cool. Shaq Gnosis was really cool.
The original ones.
Yes.
Right.
Where it was really cool to have those. Now it's more of on steroids because the kids are buying the story behind the sneaker.
Right.
And that's where hype comes in.
Do you know how Nike will sometimes make a set of sneakers just for a player?
PEs.
What are they called?
PEs.
What's that?
It's a player only endorsed. So basically it's called PEs.
So I have a pair of Air Force Ones that were made for Kobe.
Oh my God.
That's crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy. Of course, that's crazy. That's a PE.
So they were only I think 12 pair made.
Bring those.
No, I'm not. Why?
Don't sell them. Just put them in a glass case.
I don't want to get jumped. Or what about I have another pair. I can't even. They're autographed. I got a pair of these Kobe sneakers before he got in trouble.
Okay.
Right? Because remember Nike kind of dropped him. He's back with Nike, right?
I think so. Yeah. Well, yeah, because his 8s are coming out, his 9s are coming out. His
early pair of Kobe's.
Okay.
That they're not even finished.
This is pre-trial.
Prototypes.
Wow.
a friend of mine used to work at Nike, and they gave them to my boy. He was like, yo, these are prototypes. You can never sell these. I will know it's you, and
Right.
I can never talk to you
You
again.
can't display them again, though? You can't just put them on display?
I guess we could.
Oh, man.
Because then I did an event with Kobe, and he signed them.
It's a wrap.
So how much would something like that go for?
I wouldn't.
Roughly.
Honestly, I'll
Thousand?
try. Yeah, easy. Like, I'll give you an example. A kid came into my New Jersey show back in April, and he had an autograph with a certificate from the NBA of Michael Jordan 1s. His size, autographed by Jordan size, in a glass case. He got an offer on the spot for $9,000.
Jeez.
And he wouldn't sell it. And then he had another offer for $9,000 and 7 pairs. So meaning the guy was gonna give him $9,000 cash and 7 pairs.
Right.
He didn't take it. I mean, he was walking around in a glass case, and the glass case was like wrapped around his neck, like it was like a thing. I have a picture of it, and he's holding it. And it's signed by Jordan on the toe box. And that's how crazy it gets. So yeah, hands down.
Wow.
Like on Saturday, we're doing a Ronnie Feig autographed, never released shoe, a Gel Light 3. It was a sample, never released. I've already gotten offers on Facebook upwards to $3,000 just to buy it.
Wow.
That's how. So you're sitting on a little bit of a retirement piece right there.
Yeah.
I'd say good for
I'm
you,
not
man.
gonna tell you where my stash is at. What about does anybody care about vapes in these stores, in these shows?
Not that they care about them. You know, Bape is more of a straight lifestyle shoe. So, like for me, I own a lot of Bapes, but it's not something that's readily traded and sold. But I know that if it's part of your collection, you are definitely viewed more as a complete. Like in my head,
Like I had, like when Bape blew up.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of the era before that because I used to go to Japan a lot, and I
Okay.
just thought they were cute.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
He said they were cute.
look at these little cute Air Force Ones with a little gorilla on there, and I would buy them.
Yeah.
And then I met Nigo and with Pharrell and everything, and then they.
You know everybody. You know everybody.
I don't know. I work a lot, and they blew up.
Right.
So I have that era of when they like blew up, like
Right.
the red, white, and blue ones.
I would say to the hardcore lifestyle collector, that'd be very bad. Like to me, if you said, Joe, I want to show you some stuff I
like
have.
there might be a pair you always wanted that you never
Yes.
got, and I might have those.
Yes.
So it's like a personal thing.
Yes, to me that is ringing bells in my ears. Like I'm already thinking, like when the camera's not rolling, let's talk. Like I'll
Right.
see what you have, because to me that is something I want to complete my collection with.
Right. Okay, so I might have like someone's missing piece for whatever reason. You were sick that week, never got them, and
Or
you
it's
always
just so
wanted-
rare, I never saw it, and I'm like, wow, like this is something I have to have because it
Right.
just resonates with me, you know. Like I'm not a hype buyer. Like I'll buy things just because it's the weirdest, or like I
Yeah.
can see myself wearing that, and that's kind of how I shop. So like Bape to me is like that. I'm in Bape like once a week. You know, I love going to Green Street.
Yo, listen, Soul Exchange tomorrow. Get down there. Where is it? Give them the address and
Penn
everything.
Pavilion, 401 7th Avenue, on the corner of 33rd Street and 7th Avenue, right across the street from Madison Square Garden. You come out of Penn Station, walk across the street,
Right there.
40,000 square feet of sneakers.
Jeez.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm
Right
going.
now we're almost at 10,000 pairs. Every vendor's averaging about 100 pairs. So
When do they load in?
they load in at 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 in the morning.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
9 in the morning tomorrow. So
That's
vendors
enough
will load in.
time. Everybody.
Oh yeah. These
So it
guys
starts at noon.
It starts at noon, so vendors will be setting their displays up. These guys have been setting up for a month though, like in their what they're gonna do.
Right.
We've already got them all in their places. Like it's gonna be crazy. We're a little over 10,000 pairs, all dead.
I'm gonna bring my boy Joe Coy. He's a comedian. He loves singing. I'm
Come out,
gonna bring
man.
him.
We'll have a good time.
Okay, last question. I'm gonna start asking people this question.
Sure.
Nothing to do with your show. Why the fuck, when you walk into a sneaker store, you get the biggest fucking attitude?
Okay, what sneakers? Can I ask what sneakers do you wear? Any sneaker store? Or is it
Mostly
specific? Go ahead, say
sneaker
it.
stores and no, not specific. Mostly sneaker stores and like, cool brands like clothing. Like
I'll be honest with you, the bravado of the culture right now is it's almost like I'll give you an example. Foot Locker managers. They will sometimes come for the attitude, like a holier than thou attitude. I get that. I have a lot of friends who work at Foot Locker, a lot, and even some of them kind of right on that. But I think the only answer is because of what they have. What's in their stockroom is so valuable.
But you want to sell it. That's why you
100%.
opened a store. You have a sign on the door that says open. You have a cash register.
Yeah, I understand. But you
I'm
understand.
trying to figure this out.
Like if you go into a store, you're gonna get a lot of bravado. Like I go into certain stores in Soho, I'm not gonna blow them up, but I can sense like they already have the I'm not gonna help you attitude.
I'm not going to help you.
Right. I'm not
In
gonna
a
help you.
business.
100%.
In a place of business where there's commerce.
That's just the way it is. You're almost buying that actually.
I don't want it.
Like I went in for a
I don't want to buy it.
I went in for a T-shirt, and I was like, I need a size medium. He didn't answer me. He was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, oh, okay, I'll wear a large, I guess. I'll shrink the large. I'll figure it out. Like, what else to do? I was like, yeah, this is in a medium. He looked at me and just walked away. And so I was like, all right, man. I'll just buy the large then. I'll get that. I'm wearing it right now, actually. This is the large. It's strongest. This is it right here. So, yeah, that's it.
Yo, listen, Joe from Soul Exchange, go to the spot. If they don't go tomorrow, how do they find out about other events?
They can go to, we have a very popular Facebook. We have about 100,000 fans on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/The Soul Exchange, or you can go to our website, thesoulexchange.com. We have all that there. Twitter, The Soul Exchange. Instagram, The Soul Exchange.
I'm going to follow everything.
Yeah, so if Syph is following, you follow him, you can find us. It's literally, we help you on Facebook. So if you're shopping on Facebook and you can't make it to the show and you need something, just contact us on Facebook. I've got 10 people who work for me on Facebook who can find the sneakers for you for free, and we'll take good care of you.
Joe,
Yes.
thank you.
No, thank you, man.
Congrats on the
Thank
success.
you so much.
And
Much
we can talk
appreciated.
business after. Can you cut it? Dead it? Okay, bye. How much you got? How much you got?